Hello and welcome to Pursuit of Perfect Systems video show coverage for the HiFi Show Live 2018. Make sure to go and visit our website for HiFi news, reviews and more. We'd like to thank our show coverage sponsors, Tellurium Q Cables, for helping us make this show coverage possible.
Good afternoon there. We're presenting the Kirmuss Audio Ultrasonic Restoration System. We've spent 3 years designing this. We've come up with a system with real science behind it. We're actually restoring records back to how they should be. We're increasing the audio level, the sound stage, the timbre, all come back to the records. We've spent a lot of time, money and research on this.
Can you explain how it works?
Yes, certainly. Even with a new record, you need to clean it. Brand new records still got a residue from the process of manufacture. What we do there, we put the system in, the records in. We can do 233s. We can do a 10-inch, we can do shellac and a 7-inch. We can even do glass records, which is the old Edison method of recording radio broadcasts. We put it vinyl in for 5 minutes, shellac records, glass records 2 minutes. We spend them through a 5-minute cycle. Then we mechanically apply our surfactant directly onto the record. Once it's done its 5-minute ultrasonic cycle, in there is 6 litres of distilled water and 40 millilitres of isopropyl alcohol. It's a tiny, tiny amount, it's a degreaser. What we do then, we get our record, we get our goat hair brush, which is a very, very fine, soft, equivalent to a makeup brush. We use this because the hairs fit down into the grooves of the record. I'll turn that off while we're doing that. We get our surfactant, that's 1% diol 2. It's a constituent part of ethylene glycol. It's 99% distilled water. What we use this for, it's a surfactant which we apply to the record, and it's also an antifungal and anti-static properties as well. What we do with that, we spray that on at 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. We get our brush and we rub that into the record. As you can see with this record, this is a white residue coming out. And this white residue normally indicates there's other products being used on the record. Now, it's not very persistent, so this record's not too bad. But on some records, we're getting this coming out like white toothpaste, like melted ice cream almost. And that is other products that are being used on the record. What we're doing is disrupting that and getting our surfactant on. The surfactant aids the cavitation process of the ultrasonics. And then we do this to the other side of the record. We again apply that onto the record. You can see there's a white residue, not too bad on this one. Right, and then place it back into the machine for another 5-minute cycle. This is a vinyl record. We have our own patent applied for suspension system here. We gently rest the records into the system. We use this method. We've tested many ways of cleaning records, and this is the best way we've found. As I say, we spent 3 years developing this, trying to find the best way to clean records. This is the method we've come up with. Charles, the inventor, is being awarded this month from the University of Texas an honorary doctorate in record restoration and curation. The university itself, Dr. Lowell Graham, the university has bought every single cleaning system ever made for the last 50 years. Professionally made, amateur made. He wrote to Charles calling him Dr. Kirmuss. They were absolutely amazed at what they were hearing from their record collection. They were getting sonics back from records they thought they'd lost. Charles wrote back, "I'm not really a doctor," and Lowell Graham did come back to him and said, "Well, we'd like you to come down this November. We only launched in May of this year to award you an honorary doctorate in vinyl restoration and curation." We get a lot of feedback from design engineers who have used our system and found it an amazing process. There's another chap here, Frans van der Meer. He's an amplifier designer from the Netherlands. He's been working on amplifiers, reducing the noise levels. He even rewinds the coils in motors on record players. And his response was, wow, wow, wow. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. Absolutely astounded at what he was hearing. In fact, he even says on his email, which you'll find on our website, he was getting emotional about how much change we'd made to his records to improve the noise level. We're increasing the audio level, we're increasing the sound stage, the audio levels and the stage presence. So we're getting between, on certain records when they've been cleaned with certain products, between a 1.3 and 5 dB gain. Now, I said to Charles, 5 dB gain? Charles is the inventor of the system. He said, yeah, we've measured this, we've tested this. There are certain products out there are actually reducing the audio that much. We're getting those products out of the record.
So what's the effect on actual the sound quality, more dynamic sound? Is that
yes, we at Axpona in Chicago in May this year, we had Michael Framer do a video. Oh, how about timing? He made a video. He spent about half an hour with Charles, seeing us for the first time. And one of the demo rooms asked Michael Framer what he thinks he's going to get a record through. He brought his professionally cleaned record along, which we took 4 processes through our system to get this white gunk out. We then presented it back to the demonstration room, and they were absolutely amazed at the increase in audio level and the actual sound presence. The sound stage had come back to that record. They were really amazed, and a few more demo rooms were all bringing their records along to have them cleaned by us. And this led to us being awarded the best analog accessory of the show, and that was our launch in May of this year.
So in terms of vinyl, then when you buy a vinyl, you should use it, clean it, sorry, and when you, obviously any existing vinyl, you should clean it as well.
Yes.
But how regularly should you use the machine?
Depending on where you're storing it. If you're storing it in good environment, low humidity, you can put it back into a brand new anti-static sleeve. Always do that after you've cleaned it, all right? Depends on storage. Once you've got all that residue out, obviously you don't need to go through the convoluted process as many times as we're doing now. But we are restoring records.
So you guys UK distributor for the product?
We are indeed. We're based down in Dorset,
okay.
Hence the accent.
And if someone wanted to buy one, where
you come to our website, kirmussaudio.net. You'll find us on the web there. You can buy direct from us there. In Europe, we're setting up dealerships in around Europe.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much for your time. Next year, the HiFi Show Live moves to Royal Ascot, where even bigger and better things are being planned. See you all there next year.